Welcome, everyone. Happy Friday. Hope everybody had a good week. Mine was kind of slow, but it was fine. It went smooth, nothing too exciting. However, today was interesting because when I went to pull the Oracle card, so we're going to be doing the White Light Oracle, which is this one here. When I pulled this Oracle card, the one that fell out was the Spirit Owl 852 Hertz. And what made this interesting is today, I downloaded some soundtracks for meditation, and one of them that I downloaded that I've never done before is the 852 Hertz. So how about that? So tonight, when I do my meditation, what am I going to be doing? The 852 Hertz, because the fact that that came out was a message for me that is the one that I needed to do. So we're going to be doing that tonight. So let's get into the reading, shall we? Recalibration to a higher order of divine purpose is in progress. How about that? That's good news. It is not always a smooth ride, but it is safe to be fearless as you gently hold space for new ways of thinking, living, and seeing to emerge. You are encouraged to let go of opinions and belief systems that cannot support you in a higher frequency state. See, you're in a higher frequency state now, so keep that in mind. You shall soon recognize a truth that cuts through confusion and frees you to proceed with love, peace, and higher understanding. Spirit Owl is the wisdom bearer, the one who perceives the intended meaning underlying words and the truth behind appearances. Yes, the owl. Very smart. Even in darkness, Spirit Owl senses subtle movements with accuracy. The heightened sense of Spirit Owl are akin to the supernatural perception of the higher self. Your higher self sees through illusion and with compassion. It accurately recognizes the agendas of the ego and tunes into the empowering energies of the universe to find a constructive way to express its loving purpose. Spirit Owl enhances your connection to your higher self, guiding you beneath the compelling nature of appearances, where a vastly different and spiritually empowering perspective is available to you. From such heightened awareness, you can accurately intuit the complex drives at work in yourself and others. This makes it easier to have compassion, outwit negativity, and make decisions that are helpful and healing, rather than adding to the confusion or disorder. When Spirit Owl appears in a reading, a mystery is soon to be solved, and the ensuing clarity will bring relief and spiritual reward. As Spirit Owl is a message bearer, this oracle is also a positive omen for your future, a sign that is seemingly impossible or impenetrable situation is unraveling. 852 Hertz is the frequency of higher self-connection, which favors the clearing of the mind and an awakening of the genuine insight and higher understanding. It's so interesting that I don't know why I just thought of that Hertz. I was like, I've never done that Hertz before, so let me try it. And then that card came out. So if you're going to be putting some sound on tonight, I would highly recommend do the 852 Hertz, because if you're here listening to this message, it's for you, right? Maybe for you. The frequency of 852 Hertz opens one to perceive light and communication with the realms of higher light beings. With such clarity of mind, it is easy to recognize lower level beings who do not operate from unconditional love and pure wisdom. There is no attraction to such beings, but a compassionate attitude towards them. What attracts the soul at this frequency is the pure light of wisdom, grace, and spiritual liberation. God, it's so beautiful. To which your soul is drawn for nourishment and restoration. Who doesn't need some restoration? When we are thirsty, we do not reach for the empty glass. We reach for one that is full. Seek nourishment that can truly offer what you need. There is no sense in seeking something another cannot provide you because of their spiritual limitations. You can only find it from those who are able to give it to you. Keep this in mind as you awaken the inner eye of wisdom. Seek the purest love to nurture your heart and share it freely. 852 hertz is a love enhancing, freedom generating frequency of the visionary. The third eye of the soul is the awakened inner eye, which sees things as they are without fear, because there is knowledge that healing is possible. We are ready for such vision when our hearts are ready to be free. Then we are prepared to stop fantasizing, start creating, and act with more wisdom because we have more clarity. Do you feel like you have more clarity right now? Because if you're drawn to this reading, this may be for you. The Oracle of the Spirit of Al, 852 hertz, reconnects you to your authentic soul path and higher purpose. It is a sign that your mind is tuning into something true, a clear seeing, a higher understanding. You will be freed from the struggle and set on a creative, empowering, and effective path of manifestation. There you go. This is a blessing of creative psychological fire. Trust that the more you let go, the more you will experience renewal and stunning spiritual rebirth. Have you been able to let go? Are you in your full surrender yet? Because if you are, this is for you. The past is truly over and a new era is drawing. And here's the healing process. Connect consciously to your breath. As you exhale, imagine, intend, feel, or visualize your energy grounding in a deeper connection to the Earth Mother. You can close your eyes if you wish, feeling that the grounding process is enabling a strong internal orientation, moving your awareness inward and downward, settling into the interior depths of your being. Within the interior realm, there is much spaciousness. It is alive, vital, and receptive. Beautiful. Into that intelligence void, you can release anything you have held onto mentally, physically, and emotionally. It is peaceful to do this. It is enjoyable to do this. You become more of your true and effortless natural self as this happens. Gently allow attachments to dissolve lovingly and set free into that spaciousness. That the spaciousness is a sacred womb of the universal goddess. Out of that emptiness, many beautiful new creations will emerge. Continue with this process for as long as you feel best for you. When you are ready, slowly follow your breath back to the physical body to be here and now. Ground yourself by feeling your earth connection and allow some movement. Hydrate your body with clean, fresh water in abundance with gratitude. You have completed the healing process. Oh, of course I dropped the card. Let me grab it. That was a beautiful reading. Beautiful. So the next reading we're doing is from the Princess Oracle, which is one of the newest oracles that I've gotten. It's kind of hard to see in this lighting, but the Blue Lotus is the card that came out. And I even looked it up because I was like, I feel like there's a tea like this, right? And there is a Blue Lotus tea. It's an Egyptian tea, I think. Blue Lotus, higher consciousness, new earth activation, unified love. So of course, I put my order in for Blue Lotus tea when this card came out. Like, I just felt like I had to do that. So it's on its way. I'll let you guys know how it was. All right, let's go ahead and read. The Oracle says, Blue Lotus, you are receiving a powerful call, beloved one. The Blue Lotus of ancient Egypt is returning to you, carrying the energies of higher consciousness and ancient future technologies of unified living on Earth. According to the prophecy upon the return of the Blue Lotus in the Nile waters, the goddess will be returned, and the divine feminine will rise again. I got like chills. bringing with her gifts of embodied love all over the planet. That's what we need today, right? We need embodied love. We don't have enough love. That's why we're here, right? To teach people about unconditional love, to bring this to everyone. Dear one, you are being chosen by the sacred flower to unlock those new pathways of freedom, light, and love in your own life and in the entire world. The blue lotus is not just a symbol of a rising heart, it is a powerful spirit master plant supporting our collective ascension through the highest remembrance of heaven. The blue lotus flower is an activator of light, true light, and she is choosing you now as you are ready to step into a higher service for the world. Powerful, right? Our purpose. This activation card arrives to confirm that you have been doing the inner work. Absolutely. I have full faith. Much my collective here, you all have been deep into the work. Absolutely. And you are now ready for greater impact. The mission never ends. It just gets greater and greater. The blue lotus is selecting you to carry its frequency, guiding you to create unity, love, and harmony in the reality around you. You are being called to open the doors of oneness within yourself, accessing deeper layers of wisdom and higher expressions of your divine feminine essence. And remember, if you're a man here listening, we all have feminine and masculine energy, so keep that in mind. This is a sacred moment for your unique path is aligning with your greater mission of global awakening. What a mission, global awakening. Isn't it amazing to think that you're a part of that? I mean, if nothing uplifted you today, let that uplift you because you are aligned with the greater mission of global awakening. That's huge. As the blue lotus blossoms in your heart, you are being invited to rise in your loving power, share your gifts, empower others, and elevate consciousness both for yourself and for the collective. Trust that you are ready. The goddess energy of this sacred plant flows through you, empowering you to awaken the highest light in all of us. The universe supports you, and the blue lotus has chosen you to embody the frequency that will shape the new earth. Wow. And here's the ritual. So pay attention. Find a quiet place and meditate. Meditate on what? 852 hertz today. I'm sure you can find it on YouTube too. 852 hertz today. Meditate. Okay? Listen, meditate today. Please, 852 hertz. Find a quiet place and meditate and sit with the energy of the blue lotus. If you have a dried flower, you can drink her tea daily with your meditation and start an intimate relationship with the spirit. And that's what prompted me. I was like, okay, I guess I'm getting the tea. Visualize and feel its radiant light activate within your heart, surrendering you, bringing its cosmic consciousness into your energetic DNA. Sounds so divine. Feel the frequencies of elevation, sacred beauty, grace, and unity filling your being, opening new doors within. Journal about the higher expression of freedom and light you are ready to embody and serve, and trust that this sacred path is yours to walk. Tonight, ask her to visit your dreams, receive the higher guidance. And here is the prayer you can repeat. This is repeat this prayer activation out loud. Blue lotus, divine goddess, sacred flower of higher consciousness, thank you for your powerful activation. I embrace your light within my heart, rising in love, unity, and the grace to embody the new earth. I am as you are, and so it is. Wow. Wow. That was absolutely powerful, don't you think? And we're going to pick an angel number because that was pretty deep. I have to say that was pretty deep. What did you guys think? The lotus, the blue lotus, the frequency, the 852 hertz frequency. I would say focus on those two things. Okay, I'm going to split this deck with intention. All right, Spirit, we're setting the intention on this deck that this is for our reading that we're doing just now. It's a timeless collective reading, and let us know what we need to know. Angels, what do you got for us? I'm open and ready to receive with gratitude. All right, let's see what the angels got to deliver us. Oh, okay. That's quick. All right, 808 is the number that we got. Prepare for new knowledge. Really? Really? This is the card that came out. Look at the oracles we read. We got the angel number 808, spiritual downloads. Prepare for new knowledge. Unbelievable. 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 This is an alert from your guides. Pay attention. Your angels are indicating that you will be receiving new information in the form of realization, wisdom, and emotions. Sit in meditation, 452 hertz. Sit in meditation and focus your energy on opening your crown chakra, the top of your head, in preparation for this divine light. I am so ready, Spirit. I am so ready, angels. I am ready, universe. Bring it on. Picture loving light flowing into you with ease through the top of your head into your entire being. Wow. 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 All right. Spirit's telling me to split the deck, so I'm going to split the deck. All right, let's see what we got. Authentically you. Speak your truth. Your angels proclaim that the time has come to express something that you didn't feel comfortable expressing before to yourself and to others. Get real with yourself, everybody. This realization of self has been with you for a while now, and your angels are ready to create changes in your life to accommodate it. Reflect on what your future self would have to say to you at this moment. Speak truth to yourself and to others always. I'm telling you, once you're awakened, you can't do nothing but speak truth. Honestly, it's like impossible not to. It's just natural, right? So we're going to go ahead and see what wisdom the angels have. All right, angels, calling upon you again. Calling upon you again. Split this deck with intention. All right, Spirit, angels, we're setting the intention down on this deck that it's some wisdom that we need to hear for this reading. And this is for the collective. It's timeless, and we're open and ready to receive with gratitude. Let's do it. What do we got? What's our wisdom? Thank you. All right. Oh, we got two. Nice. The first one we got is anxiety. I inhale peace and exhale worry. The angels come to comfort you and to remind you that you're not alone and that assistance is accessible to you if you need it. Take it as a message that you need to make some time for yourself to unwind and concentrate on self-care. Let go of what you cannot change. And the message I'm getting as I'm reading this is you need to breathe through this anxiety. Allow yourself to rest, because when you get this upload, it's going to be very overwhelming. I mean, if you've been through uploads before, which I'm sure you have, you get very tired sometimes. You know, everybody's affected differently, but usually you're going to feel very tired, overloaded, overstimulated. You might not want to be in too many social situations. People might irritate you easily. So just remember to give yourself grace, give yourself some time and some space, okay? Be good to yourself because things are happening, and it happens at night. I firmly believe this. It happens at night, like in the middle of the night, like between 2 and 4 in the morning. I mean, I'm sure a lot of you are like finding yourselves waking up in the middle of the night, right? It's been happening to me for months now. Like it's just constant. Okay, forgiveness. The door to my heart opens inward. I move through forgiveness to love. The angels want you to remember that self-forgiveness doesn't happen overnight. You need to approach it exactly as you would approach forgiving someone else, with a lack of ego, a compassionate heart, and a patient and persevering mind. Forgive yourself. Don't be so hard on yourself. I know you're hard on yourself. I'm not stupid. I know this. You probably are very critical of yourself. So don't be so hard on yourself. Have it's important for you to have grace because God, universe, whatever you call it, for me it's God. I'm a God-fearing woman. God always gives grace, right? It's important that you forgive. And when you're forgiving other people, it doesn't mean it's an automatic they get access. Forgiveness is for you. And now's the time for you to forgive yourself. Because, this is the message I'm getting right now. Oh my God, it's so active right now. The message I'm getting is that you're right now, some of you in the collective are right now sitting there and just beating yourselves up. You're going through this internal dialogue of, why did it take me all my life to get to this point? Why did I have to go through all the karmic situations and people in my life? That I had to go through all this and I couldn't have come to this earlier in my life. Don't be so hard on yourself. Don't forgive yourself. You needed to go through these things in your life to bring you to this point. Had you not have gone through these things, you would not have appreciated it even. I mean, there's a whole lot of other reasons, but you would not have appreciated it had you not have had the experiences. And these experiences are what gives you the wisdom, the knowing to not repeat these things again, to know, to be able to pass this wisdom on to other people, to help other people navigate through these things. Had you not experienced these things, you would not have the wisdom that you carry with you today. So when you look at yourself in the mirror tonight, when you're brushing your teeth and about to go to bed, be good to yourself. Look at yourself in the mirror and say, I forgive you. I forgive you for the mistakes you made, the bad decisions you made, the bad people you chose in your life because you didn't know at that time. You didn't know better, but now you have that wisdom. You're far more smarter now. You're very awakened now. You're aware now. You're not the same person you were. I often say, when I meet somebody, they will immediately bring up their past. And I always make the point to say that I'm here to get to know you as who you represent yourself today. Because we all change, we all evolve. It wouldn't be fair for me to hang my judgment on every past decision you made. So when you go through your life, remember that. Because you want people to look at you as who you are today and how you represent yourself today as a changed, awakened person who has carried a great deal of wisdom throughout your life. So that others will see you the same way. Because what you put out is what you bring in. If you're going to be giving unconditional love outwardly, you're accepting it to receive it in. It's the same thing with forgiveness. If you forgive yourself, it's far easier for you to forgive other people. If you're constantly being hard on yourself, it's going to be very hard for you to forgive other people in your life. And for you to move forward and move on, forgiveness is absolutely necessary. Again, this does not mean, because people misunderstand this a lot of times. They think, well, if I forgive the person, they're going to think I got over it, or I'm fine, or they're going to want to come back in my life. No. You do not need to do that. I have forgiven many people in my life and they have no access. You are the one that controls your life. You're the one that controls who comes in and out. But forgiveness is for you. Because if you don't forgive, you're just hanging on that stuff. It's like torture. It's like a mental torture. And do you really want to live like that? No. You want to be free. You want to be free of the conditioning, the programming, the bad thoughts, the unforgiving heart. You want to be open. You want to be free to be who you are, to love how you want to love, and have the people you want in your life that you want in your life. It's your choice. But forgiveness is absolutely necessary. It doesn't mean you forget, but forgiveness is necessary. All right, everybody, I'm going to end it here. It's almost time for me to light my candles. Sabbath is upon us. All right, guys. Have a wonderful weekend. We'll catch up tomorrow. Take care.